So morning lovelies, just beginning on your mat where you're most comfortable. And we'll just have a few minutes to start with to become still in body and still in our mind a little. It's nice to look forward to these quiet moments when the rest of the day can be really busy. We're thinking of things, we're doing things. But here on our mat, we've got permission to do nothing, to just think and quieten the thoughts a little. So have a moment to become aware of your breath. Was it shallow or quite deep? And just allowing the breath to come to the belly in a more conscious way. Checking in through your body where you might be tense, tight, and just observing this through your practice. And rooting down. Just while you sit or lie, just have a moment to send your energetic roots into the earth. So if you're lying down, just have a few moments now to hug the knees in. And if you're already seated, then you can just gently move if you want to. We're going to sit for 5 minutes in Zazen. So it's nice to be comfortable as you sit. If you need additional blankets or anything to support your knees, then always use these things around you. The more comfortable you can be, the less you're going to be thinking about your physical body and sort of the urge to fidget. So this morning, we're just going to have some quiet time. Zazen, where we just follow our breath, allow the thoughts to come and go like passing clouds. When we know that we've kind of gone off on a thought, just trying to come back to the breath, being present, and just being completely aware, just sitting in awareness. So I'll time it for 5 minutes, and sometimes this can drag and other times it can go really quickly. So just being open to your practice today. Relax the hands, Dhyana Mudra. Soften through your body and your face. And let the eyelids close. Try not to doze off. And just begin to follow your breath. Use the breath as the tool to come back and anchor in the moment. If you like to count or use a mantra, please do. Following your breath and witnessing your thoughts. Just staying with your breath. Noticing your thoughts. Let's just take a few more breaths in this practice. And then when you're ready, blinking your eyes open. Was your mind busy? Or did it quieten down towards the end? How did it feel for you? Just only you will notice how that compares with your other times of just having that stillness. Okay, so butterfly first. Practice today will be poses in sort of all directions. So drawing the soles of your feet together. If you need support under your thighs, just grab a couple of cushions. It's always nice to feel supported physically. And depending how your back feels today and just how you feel generally, just lean into this however much you want to. What does your body feel like it's holding? Can you notice where certain feelings, emotions, or scenarios you're living with are being held in your body? So as you soften into this, relaxing the legs around your hips, checking in with the sensation you do feel in your lumbar spine. Can you relax more through your shoulders and neck? And does this pose feel good today? Or is it challenging? Is your breath shallow? Can you deepen to the belly? As you breathe, you can always return to the familiar mantra that we use, so hum. Sometimes this can keep us focused. So just keep checking through your body, rotate your awareness. Where's the deep stretch being felt? Hips, buttocks, lower back. And is it more in intensity today or quite normal? If your sensations feel different, it's nice to ponder the reason possibly. So one more breath. And really slowly lifting up and feeling whatever you feel as you release through perhaps the hips, thighs. Let's come into Shavasana. Notice everything that you're feeling as you roll out, stretch the legs, gently settling down. Take this time to really nurture yourself. So if it's taking a little while to let the back soften, just keep breathing deeply. Ever so gradually, it starts to give way and become more comfortable. It's also interesting to notice where you maybe unconsciously still hold tightness and tension even when we're trying to relax. Why does it take so long sometimes to let everything just melt? And if you're anything like me, it's only about now that everything now seems like it's relaxed. It's taking this fair few breaths. So we'll bring our right knee in and then our left. We're going to come into twisted roots next. But if you can still feel that in your lower back, lower body, just take a good long moment here to roll, shift some of the sensation. Okay, and then when you're ready, I like to use a cushion for the knees, and today I'm also going to use a little rolled up blanket for the opposite shoulder. Definitely needing some support today. Okay, so twisted roots, lying back, knees bent, left leg just wraps over the right. And then either rolling to the side, or I kind of like to lift my body and then turn. And just taking a few more moments to adjust whatever padding behind the shoulder you might need. The more you have, the more you can relax. It's okay to take it away halfway through, but it's better to sort of have it. And if this is tender on your hip, especially lying on your right side, I think I may actually put some more padding down. It's better to take a few moments at the beginning to just get really comfortable. Okay. And time to try and settle. If this is quite, if you can really feel your hip as you roll to this side, even lying on a very soft bed pillow could help, just to protect the side that you're lying on. And as always, just trying to relax. Notice the tightness, tension that you're holding on the inner thighs, backs of the thighs, starting to loosen through your waist, lower back and belly. If you feel supported enough, your upper body should relax, but just checking in with your neck, the angle that you place your head against the mat, just making sure you can relax here. And then when you feel like you've adjusted everything, just really tune into your breath. Try to relax the buttocks and thighs if you feel there's tension there still. How does this feel through your body? Following your breath spiral through. How does your mind feel? Are your thoughts more busy in this position? Or can you really start to settle? Keep looking at the areas of your body like your hands or your wrists that could be tight. And we'll take one more breath. Nice and slowly, unrolling yourself, coming back into a neutral spine very gently. Keeping your props handy. Just have a few moments here. Excuse me, loves. Okay, what do you feel? Where do you feel it? Just enjoying some lovely deep abdominal breaths as you inquire through your body. Lovely for solar plexus and your gallbladder. So let's draw the knees in. Again, take a nice long moment here if you need to, especially if your back in any way feels a bit tender. Draw the head up to the knees for just an extra stretch. And then let's come into the other side. So again, using all the props that you want to. And bringing your right knee over your left, gently rolling to the side, taking a few moments to get comfortable. Make sure you're supported under your body as well if you need a bit more support. So, as before, just relaxing wherever you can, inner thighs, through the legs. Notice if your abdominal muscles are tight. And then just softening into your breath, really enjoying how the breath moves in your body. Just witnessing your thoughts as well. Relaxing shoulders and neck. Just enjoying how you're feeling. Does one side feel better than the other in your twist? Can you relax a bit more one side, perhaps? Enjoying deep breaths. And so gently, we'll take a few more breaths here. And in your own time, unfolding. Do this really slowly. Just being very gentle with allowing the spine to come back into alignment. And maybe a nice long sigh. Where does it feel good? Perhaps a little bit refreshing in your body. So let's gently bring the knees in. Have a nice rock. So if you've got a blanket underneath you, you can just roll up, pop it all aside. So coming back down, we're going to come into banana now. So we've come into a nice twist, but now a nice lateral stretch. Now, some of you just need to be very gentle one side. So bringing feet over to that lower right corner. Just bring your right foot over your left and then adjusting yourself, bringing the top of your body up to that top right corner. So still very good for your gallbladder channel, but a very different feeling from twisting, the twisted roots. Try and relax through your legs, ankles. If you want to bring your arms overhead, you can. If you just feel like that feels good to stretch a bit more. Or if you just want to move into cactus arms, you can move through all of these different positions, enjoying how they change the sensation. Keep trying to relax the lower back and buttocks and waist. Sometimes that is where the tension creeps back in. Deep, conscious belly breaths. If you prefer your arms by your side, you can take them back down. Just keep looking through your body and double checking whether you are honestly as relaxed as you can be. Lovely pose for enhancing your feminine side, Ida. So we'll take one more breath here. Just shifting, unfolding your feet, just coming back to center. Top and bottom. Rock your pelvis, wag your tail a few times if you need to. And just finding that reset. Where can you find chi moving? Can you notice it on your inner thighs, inner legs? Just a gentle coldness. Even here, just relaxing your lower back. And then if you want to, you can just draw your knees in before we come into the other side. Sometimes it's nice just to shift the body a little bit more so we come into the other side with a nice fresh sensation. And then we'll take the legs down to that lower left corner, left foot over right, and then shoulders top left. And again, if you want the arms above your head to start with, it's always nice to move through these different positions. It changes the feeling. Try and relax, lower back, buttocks. If your arms are above your head, just see if you can relax your arms as well. Drawing the breath to your belly. And then cactus. And then arms by your side if you want to. And just enjoying noticing the difference between this side and the other side. This is more enhancing our masculine aspect. When you're in these poses and we're working with our feminine and the masculine side, it's really nice to just notice if your mind goes more to the things you need to do, actionable stuff. And maybe when you were stretching into the other side, perhaps there were more calming thoughts, or you were in more of a creative mind. It's always interesting to observe what comes into our thoughts depending on the poses we're in. Might be lying here trying to solve a situation. Just being very curious of your own thoughts. So when you're ready, let's take one more breath. Gently come back to neutral spine. Tuning in to what you feel. It's so lovely to have these quiet moments of being fully body conscious, mind conscious. So we'll hug in. And following butterfly, where we took the body forwards, we're going to come into bench, which is a lovely gentle pose, just to take the body backwards. So rolling up, grabbing your little cushion. And let's lie back. Taking the cushion just a further away from the body just allows for our thoracic spine to enjoy a nice curve rather than the lumbar. Support your neck and your head if you need to here. But other than that, this is a lovely pose. Just enjoy lying back. Lovely heart opening, throat enhancing. Just rest, just let your shoulders relax. Deep breaths. Notice if your breath naturally deepens here and it slows down. As you lie here and we are connecting more with our heart and our throat chakra, notice what goes through your mind, whether you're thinking of somebody, a loved one or a friend, or whether you're going through a dialogue or a conversation which is linked with our throat and communication. Often our poses, the shape we make will will enhance the subtle body energy. Do you feel supported emotionally in this pose? Do you feel stable? Just follow your breaths a few more moments. Following the in and the exhale. And then we'll take one more breath. Slowly lifting our head. Lifting, just taking away that cushion, popping yourself down again. And as you lie here, just if you haven't already, just close your eyes for a moment and notice, obviously where you feel sensation, but where the subtle body energy shifts as well. Where there is any chi moving. Any temperature shift between the shoulder blades or across the chest, around the back of the neck. Sometimes it's hardly noticeable, but when you really think about it, you can become aware. So we'll hug in, and we've got enough time for waterfall. Just a few minutes before we relax. So if you've still got your cushion in reaching distance, then just pop it under the buttocks, create a little wedge. Let's raise the legs for a few moments. Such a lovely, relaxing pose, this one. Probably one of my favourites. Have your eyes closed, just gazing towards third eye, Ajna. Aware of any images, colours. You might see indigo, purple, or crystal. They are linked with the third dimensional chakra colours and the fifth. Enjoy the deep breaths that you can take easily here. You can have a very generous bend in your knee if it feels too much to have your legs straight. Just get to a nice comfortable position. Tuning into the deep abdominal breathing. Feeling the belly hollow out to the back on the out breath. Just notice what you're thinking about. What emotions are you feeling at the moment? Can you name them? So when you're ready, let's just bend the knees, lower the feet down. Have a moment. And then pulling the cushion away, just extend into Shavasana. Take a few breaths. And then we'll come into relaxation. So if you want to stay here, just get yourself warm and cozy. And if you want to come to seated, just hug in for a few moments and rock upwards. Oh. So we've moved in all directions today, pretty much. I'm going to just pull an angel card. Have something in mind that you might need an answer to, or just some guidance on to encourage a solution to something or a path forwards. Sometimes you don't need anything. Ooh, one has just flipped over. Let's read this one. It's Archangel Michael. You obviously wanted to have this one read. I'm a great believer when a card falls out, one drops on the floor, or just makes itself known. That's the one to read today. So relaxing back. Archangel Michael, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you to work on your divine life purpose. I've come to you because you have asked God for safety and protection, and because you asked about your life purpose. Since you are a light worker, I am overseeing the fruition of your divine life purpose. You have been a light worker for a long time, and you have felt different from others, isolated at times. Be assured that you have never been alone, and that you never will be alone. When you feel pushed to make a change at work or at home, that may be my influence encouraging you to make your life's purpose a high priority. I can rearrange your schedule and support you in other ways to make your path smooth and harmonious. Simply ask me, and it is done. I will also help you feel safe and comfortable during your life's changes. So a lovely one. Archangel Michael, linked with protection. Often I visualize a cloak and a shield and sword with this particular energy. So encouraging courage. Just have a few moments now to, if you like to connect with angelic energy, draw in whatever vision or image you have of this. Michael and Faith, his twin flame, are linked with our throat chakra. So as you sit there for a little while longer, perhaps just drawing in the energy or invoking Archangel Michael. If you need a little bit of courage and support and protection today from a conversation you need to have, something awkward you need to do, something that scares you, something that's new and unfamiliar, just think back and draw in this support. So very gently, let's start to just take a nice deep breath and move slowly. Rolling the head side to side. Wiggling fingers and toes. Even if you're seated, you can just wiggle fingers, just feel the movement. And then lying down, just draw the knees in for a little hug and a rock. Coming back consciously a little longer to your breath. And just checking in how you feel. How has your practice left you today? Is it an uplifted feeling or a very calm feeling? I don't know, peaceful or motivated? What has shifted energetically within you with your thoughts, your practice? It's always interesting. So bringing hands to heart center. Om Shanti. Namaste.